Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving into something pretty wild. We are exploring a powerful truth. We speak volumes without saying a single word. Our focus is nonverbal communication, literally speaking without words. And you know what? It's something you're actively participating in right this very second without even realizing it.
Okay, let's dive right into this. What does a crossed arm, a sudden smile, or just looking away really mean? I want you to think about your own simple, everyday gestures for a second. Have you ever stopped to wonder what signals you're broadcasting to the world before you even open your mouth to speak? It's kind of mind-blowing when you really think about it.
So, here's our roadmap for today's Explainer. We'll start with the silent language, then look at types of nonverbal cues, why context matters, some real-world applications, and finally, mastering your silent voice. Let's move to Section 1, the silent language. It is so much more than just words. Right, so nonverbal communication. By definition from our source material, it's the sending and receiving of messages without relying mainly on spoken or written words. And it's absolutely vital to grasp that human communication isn't just about the vocabulary you use, it's heavily about how you physically show those thoughts. Essentially, your body is constantly broadcasting a message.
We are talking about a full-body broadcast here. Your body language, facial expressions, posture, overall appearance, and even your voice cues. These silent signals are transmitting your internal feelings nonstop. Whether you're just relaxing at home, hanging out at a community gathering, or helping customers at work, getting a handle on these elements is absolutely essential.
Moving right along to Section 2, Types of Nonverbal Cues. We're going to unpack the 9 silent signals.
Now, what's really interesting here is how directly our physical bodies reflect our inner states. Take a facial expression, like a smile or a look of surprise. It instantly gives away your internal feelings, even if you're trying really hard to hide them. Then there's posture. Actually, I want you to notice your own posture right now. Are you slumped over? Sitting straight up instantly projects confidence and respect. And gestures, like giving a quick thumbs up, well, they send a very direct, immediate message without making a single sound. Next up, we've got space and sound cues. Personal space is absolutely crucial. We all know that mildly panicky feeling of someone standing just a little too close to us in an elevator, right? Respecting that physical distance helps others feel safe and comfortable. Then there's touch, like a firm handshake, which shows connection, though of course this heavily depends on culture. And tone of voice. Think about it. If I say, "I'm so happy to see you," softly and politely, versus, "I am so happy to see you," loudly and excitedly. You hear the difference, right? The voice cues completely change the intent behind the exact same words. To round out our silent signals, let's look at how you project yourself outward. Eye contact shows immediate attention and sincerity. Holding someone's gaze proves you're truly engaged in the conversation. And this pairs so easily with body movement, like a simple nod of the head, which effortlessly supports your message and shows agreement. Plus, before you even enter a room, your appearance speaks for you. Neatness and grooming send a powerful, unmissable message about your preparedness and professionalism.
Which brings us to Section 3, Why Context Matters, and Avoiding Misunderstandings.
Because guys, context changes everything. And this brilliantly illustrates that point. A firm handshake and direct eye contact in a business setting perfectly signals confidence and readiness. But take those exact same actions and apply them to someone of a different age, a specific culture, or a different relational standing, and, well, they might accidentally signal disrespect. You always have to read the room. So to avoid those pitfalls, you have to constantly monitor 5 contextual puzzle pieces: the specific person you're interacting with, their cultural background, your location or place, your relationship to one another, and the specific situation at hand. Dropping just one of these pieces, that's exactly how frustrating miscommunications happen at home, in your community, and definitely at work.
All right, Section 4, Real-World Applications. Let's put all this theory into practice.
Let's look at an observation checklist for those high-stakes scenarios. Think going into a job interview, or maybe speaking with a local official about an important issue. To succeed, you want to sequence these 4 steps. Maintain confident posture, keep a polite facial expression, use appropriate eye contact, and ensure a respectful tone of voice. Basically, this is your practical toolkit for making a great impression anywhere you go.
Grounding this in everyday reality, think about some common scenarios. If you're asking a teacher for help, combining a respectful posture with a polite tone works best. If you're a customer asking a seller for a price, attentive eye contact shows you're serious and engaged. Or, let's say you're tackling a group task with your peers.
Using cooperative body movements, like nodding along to their ideas, keeps the momentum going. Applying these cues respectfully improves cooperation and prevents so much unnecessary conflict.
So the crucial point is this: proper nonverbal communication untangles the friction of daily life. It literally helps avoid misunderstanding and smooths out relationships at home, in the community, and in the workplace. Honestly, becoming fluent in this silent language is the ultimate life hack for better interactions.
Finally, we have Section 5, Mastering Your Silent Voice. This is your daily action plan.
Here are some quick, actionable steps to become a more sensitive and confident communicator right now. First, observe your own cues daily. Ask yourself, what are my hands and posture doing right now? Second, consciously match your tone of voice to the message you actually want to send. Third, always respect cultural, personal space. And fourth, pay close attention to others' facial expressions so you can see exactly how your message is landing in real time.
It really all boils down to this fantastic insight from the text. Nonverbal communication is important because it helps people understand feelings, attitudes, and messages even without many words. That perfectly captures the essence of our explainer today. You have a silent voice, and it is incredibly powerful when you know how to use it.
I want to end our explainer today with this really powerful, provocative prompt. How will your body language show respect today? Really think about that as you interact with your family, your coworkers, and your community. Thank you so much for exploring this topic with me. Now, step out there and remember that your body is always speaking, so make sure it's saying exactly what you want it to.